moment lenses for your phone, the 58mm telephoto and the 1.33 anamorphic. Loads have been talked about these things already. I want to give my initial review of both of them because they are hella expensive. I bought them for a very specific project and I want to save you the hassle of buying one of them because realistically it is not worth it. So what you need to know about Moment is that they've built lenses for phones for a long time now, and there is M series and there is T series being their newer ones that are meant to be for newer phones. Anamorphic wise, there's really like 3 companies in this market doing this, and Moment is one of the more popular ones. So I bought the Blue Flare 1.33 anamorphic mobile lens T series because I got a gimbal through a YouTube partnership, sponsorship video type thing, and they asked me to shoot a short film on a phone. And I have never shot a short film on a phone, but I will shoot a short film on a phone. I just don't want it to look like it is a short film on a phone. And my logic was, hey, if I can change the aspect ratio and make it look more funky, then maybe that's the perfect way to not have this look like phone footage, because phone footage I don't really like. It's just like the iPhone is great, love it, makes great calls, great videos, great, it's super, great phone, Stevie, Cookie, boy, you're doing great. But I don't like phones because they process your image for you. This is what you get in the box. It is a little how-to guide, which is more important than I thought when I opened it. I get these screws, which to be honest with you, I don't know what they do, but there's 2 like tiny little screws in there. Hopefully not necessary because I haven't been looking after them. You get this bag with a tiny little device, little metal stick on the end, and then you get the lens itself. This is the Moment Anamorphic Lens. Look, anamorphic lenses are pretty interesting, they're pretty cool. They have gotten this reputation for being cinematic, a word I kind of fucking hate, because what is cinematic? I don't know. But they do change your aspect ratio, and that is why I was interested in anamorphic lenses for my phone. What you have to know about this one, and what I didn't know when I started it, is that you need to change the position of the lens itself. There is a little document here that outlines it. Outline the lens bayonet, rotate the lens 90 degrees, and adjust. So you gotta adjust the lens orientation with this like horrendously bad. This is like one of the worst things. And it was attached to this bag, which only made the problem more fucking cumbersome. But you adjust the lens by putting it in, you tighten it, and you loosen it, and yada, yada, yada. That's all down the road. I'll show you how that looks in a second. But what you must know is the mounting point. So this little back mounting point here, you see a little T series. Moment have a proprietary mounting system from their lenses to your phone, which means you need to buy either a drop-in like mounting bracket thing, or like I've done, buy a whole case. These cases are not cheap, despite how they actually feel. The piece here can pop out if you don't want that little bump the whole time, but it seems really fragile. Like it feels like it's gonna break every time I touch it. It's not good. I don't trust it. So if you can see in there, it's like pieces are broken, pieces are chipped off, people have shaved away. I'm really not impressed with the quality of the case. Also, like design-wise, I have a little pop socket magnetic thing on the back here. It's leaving a mark. I guess I can't fault it for that, but like, so many fingerprints. It looks bad. Moment, make a better case. The case aside, the lens is where they are trying to make their money, I guess, realistically. And this lens has the 1.33 D-squeeze with the blue flare. You can get them in gold flare, you can get 1.33, you can get 1.55, and basically you line it up, you twist it on, and there you go. I now have a blue flare Moment lens on. This is what I'm seeing right now. So this is on the 24mm lens on the iPhone 16 Pro. I have not adjusted the lens orientation. You see when I twist it? So let me do that right now using the very cleverly designed, I say that sarcastically, Moment key thingy. They do provide a little bit of direction, but like to align this lens orientation is a pain in the ass. Oh, it's such a tiny hole. Okay, we're tightening it now. I think I have it sorted. And it looks, does that look better? Here's my very messy desk, all the little pieces all over the place. But yeah, this is what I see. There's my tree, my Maltesers, my crap on the floor. I was just recording this video. The lens does work. I like it. It's cool. I'm keeping this one. It makes it look not like an iPhone. And that is what I want. But dude, make your stuff more bloody functional. That is my very quick review on the 1.33 anamorphic blue flare from Moments. Haven't used it fully yet. Plan on using it more. I will be keeping this. It does not make it look like iPhone footage. I'm all for that. Yeah, I will also link to like some actual reviews where you can see footage down in the comments below if you want to go check out more. But like, yes, I would endorse this. I would go buy this. Moment, you're welcome for that freebie. What I would not endorse though, and what I do not think anyone needs to go and buy, or certainly anyone with a phone that's like anyway decent at all, is this. This is the Moment 58mm telephoto lens, T series, which means you will have a phone above a certain caliber if you're getting the T series one. And if you're getting the M series one, from what I've discovered, the M series is like significantly smaller because this thing is chunky. Like this is big. Look at this in my hand. It's big, it's heavy. Yeah. What I will say to Moment is that it is a decent piece of glass in the sense that it seems well built. This is what it looks like on the back of the lens. Much easier to go on than the anamorphic. I will say that. You should make this as easy to go on as the anamorphic. Like, make the anamorphic as easy to go on as this lens, for sure. But this is what you got. It's freaking huge. It's like insane. The size and the weight usually would bother me. However, if this is replacing a camera and I can just chuck the lens in my pocket, I wouldn't care. I would pay the 150 USD. Yes, it is 150 USD per freaking lens, not including the case. It's a lot of money to send to Moment, particularly when you're paying Canadian, and that's like 7,000 Canadian. When you go to use this, it's, I mean, to put it frank, like to be really blunt on this, because I don't want people going and spending money on something because they're like, oh, maybe I need this to make content. You do not need this to make content. There's nothing about this lens that seems to really be better than your own phone lens at like 2x. You get some natural compression. I don't know why I did that. It is natural. It's through the lens itself. You get some bokeh. I don't think it's the beautiful, like swirly, nice, amazing bokeh that you might like. It's kind of donutty, ringy, and that's not my personal favorite thing. But honestly, this lens does a few things very poorly. Multiple things I'm now actually discovering. One is like there's a little flaring, like haloing happening around the corners here. That's weird. Never noticed that before. Is it mounted correctly? Yeah, that's mounted correctly. Moment. What's happening there? And the next thing is it makes things really, really blurry around the corners. Like super blurry. Like you will be unimpressed with the quality that the lens gives. Or at least I was. Like I don't like the super processed images of the iPhone. I don't. That's why I bought a piece of glass. However, I was really disappointed with the quality of this lens. And when I started looking on YouTube about other people's experience, so many other people spoke about the softness outside the center of this lens. A few of them were a little bit kinder than I was to Moment and talked about how the colors are great or the compression is great or you know, whatever. But honestly, standing here right now, if someone is watching this video to find out if they should buy Moment lenses, and Moment, I say this with love. I say this in the hope that you will learn or not send me a cease and desist for slander. It's not slander. I've tried to do that. This is all like factual stuff and other people are reporting it too. But like, don't buy this. Do not buy this lens, particularly if you have an iPhone 16 Pro or higher, I guess, by the time this video comes out. We could be on anything. Like the E has just arrived. Who knows? There's a 17 coming. don't buy this lens. It's not worth it. Save your money, buy something else. This lens, sure, it changes things. It makes for a different looking image. I kind of regret buying it, but that's before I use it in the project that I need to use it for, which is shooting that short film. So I'm going to withhold my judgment until then, but I am keeping this and sending this back. And if anyone knows me, they'll know how lazy I am when it comes to sending anything back. So the fact that I'm going out of my way to send this back through the slightly arduous send back process, this isn't like a one-click done, that alone should tell you a lot about how I feel about this lens.